Celtics employee Allison Feaster speaks out after social media accused her of sleeping with the head coach. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have a head coach from the Boston Celtics, Ime Udoka, being accused of having an affair with one of his staffers. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. It'll bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. The Boston Celtics franchise suspended its head coach for the entire upcoming season following a report of misconduct at the workplace that violated the Professional Basketball Organization Code of Conduct for employees. Ime Udoka finally spoke out following the announcement of his suspension for the upcoming NBA season over allegations he violated an organizational code of conduct by having a consensual affair with a fellow team staffer. I'm sorry for putting the team in this difficult situation, and I accept the team's decision, Ime Udoka said in a brief statement. Before the announcement, social media had found out that he had slept with Celtics staff member, and people immediately started to point fingers at Allison Feaster. Shortly thereafter, the bombshell reports from a pair of renowned and trusted NBA insiders, photos of Allison Feaster began populating social media timelines to identify the Celtics staffer whom Udoka reportedly had an inappropriate, intimate, and consensual relationship with. She was not involved at all, according to one NBA veteran reporter. For those speculating and curious about the Celtics situation, Vice President of Player Development Organization Growth, Allison Feaster, is not involved in this, Marc of Andscape and ESPN tweeted Thursday morning. Feaster, who was forced to limit comments on her Instagram, eventually took to her IG story and responded to the people who had her back in this situation. Okay, so Allison Feaster went to her social media and she actually went out and said a few things, posted a few things on there. If I can get what she actually said and posted, I didn't actually read it. It was actually in the story. I'll place it on the screen for you guys so that you can see it for your own self. But that's not why I'm here to explain what she said. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get through the whole speculative and hopefully narrow down the reason why people use her instead of the actual person that actually was the one that was in the relationship with Ime Udoka. So, Allison Feaster, we know, let me give you a little background history on her, and then we'll slide into who I think actually was in a relationship with Ime Udoka. An inappropriate relationship, but a relationship nonetheless. All right, so this young lady, Allison Feaster, right? If you're not familiar with her, she studied at Harvard. She was a 5th round overall pick, okay? She played in WNBA. She was a WNBA All-Star back in 2004, okay? Excuse me, she was a 4-time All-Ivy League first team player. 3-time, this is back in 95 to 98. The years I'm talking about is 95 to 98, okay? She was a 3-time Ivy League Player of the Year, 96 to 98. And in the 1 year that she wasn't Ivy League Player of the Year, she was the Ivy League Rookie of the Year her first year. So she was that chick on the basketball court, okay? And she works for the staff, under the coaches or whatever. So they allegedly saying that she had an affair with Ime Udoka, and we know how media works and we know how things like this work. They put somebody on there as the play stopper, and they just put them right there, place them right in front of you. They want you to get that in your mind, and this is what really happened. But this is who I'm believing Actually, was the person, okay? Her name is Kathleen Nemo Lynch. Who is she? She's the wife of the Celtics VP, okay? Patrick Lynch. So they had a consensual affair, okay? I'm not saying this is guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. This is speculative. But is resources on the inside, okay? They're saying this is what he did. Now, this is what I believe, all right? Brad Stevens come out. He gives a statement on the team. He feels some kind of way. Mentally, he's off, right? He's like, yo, I'm not feeling this. This ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really disappointed in me. I just don't believe what happened. Okay, fine. So now, why are you so disappointed? Is it because you hired Ime Udoka? You can hire anybody. You know what I'm saying? Your boss could hire you. Okay, you go out and you do some things or whatever. You're not gonna be perfect. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be perfect at all. You're gonna do some stuff. We all human. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he ain't out here killing nobody and hurting, you know what I'm saying, hurting nobody. And the fact that he had a consensual relationship with this young lady, it was consensual, okay? So I understand their disappointment. Okay, I get it. They want to be, you know, the model, you know, basketball organization, and, you know, they want everything to be, you know, perfect and in the media's eyes, and, you know, they kind of put them on this platform, and I understand they coming off of, you know, a finals run, you know, and against Golden State, you know what I'm saying? They had all this, you know, media coverage and everything. And that's great, you know what I'm saying? Now for me, I could care less about what's going on with the Celtics organization, because I'm Sixers all day, for like the 76ers. But the reason why I think Brad Stevens is upset, because I really believe that this chick, Kathleen Lynch, was the one that he actually had an affair with. And that's the reason why I think you know, he's sitting there with his hands on his head like, I can't believe this happened. Like, why would you say that about Allison Feaster? Why would you say that about her? She's a WNBA player, she's a coach. Yeah, we understand, you know, that Ime Udoka, his girlfriend, was Nia Long. And they got a child together, okay? I get it. Why would you want to cheat on Nia Long? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know I wouldn't, but, you know, every man's different. But yeah, it's like, it's almost like, I guess to him, it might have been a challenge. I want to get with this chick. She giving me, you know, a little bit too much attention, you know, too much body or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, when things is going good in the organization, at work, or whatever the case may be, the spirit is high, you know, everyone's happy, everyone's, you know, they up in arms or whatever. But, you know, with this situation coming to happen, it seems like Brad Stevens knows that he has sex with this chick Kathleen. And the reason why he's upset and the reason why he's mad is because it's against the VP. Now, we know he's the GM. It's against the VP's wife, okay? And on top of that, they have, it's a white woman. It's basically a white woman, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? What makes her so wonderful and so great? Well, she's the VP's wife, you know what I'm saying? You know, and it's a lot of men. I'll be the first to tell you, there's a lot of black men that feel like if they can get a white woman, yo, like, it's a little, you know, it's a little puff you up moment, you know what I'm saying? You know, make you kind of feel like, yo, I did that. You know, I did that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, all right, you did that. Congratulations. Now what? What's the end game on that? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with the sisters. Sisters, I love them to death. Love them to death. You know what I'm saying? But I like white women too. You know what I'm saying? I like all women, basically. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I know my preference. I know my bread is buttered at and where I need to be at and who I need to be with. You know what I'm saying? So we'll keep it like that. But, you know, I mean, with this situation with my man, it's crazy. It's a crazy situation. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Listen, as a Sixers fan, I'm elated, okay? I'm sitting back thinking like, well, damn, Boston was a headache for the whole year. Now with this little drama going on back and forth before the basketball season starts, that can set some of these players back. Like, man, they mental will be off a little bit. That my boys come out the gate, we running. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, as a basketball fan of a particular team, yes, I love it. But as you know, overall, nah, it's not a good look for the whole NBA. It's not a good look for just him in general as a coach. He may not be back. They suspended him for the year. He may not be back. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, this was consensual. Okay, they both agreed about, you know, doing what they did. So one like it was a, you know, Deshaun Watson situation. You know what I'm saying? But this was consensual, so they both agreed. So, you know, he did nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Outside of maybe sleeping with a married woman. So, but other than that, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. It'll bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. Come check me out on my social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and yeah, we'll have a conversation on what you think. Do you think he was wrong? Well, yeah, he was wrong. Let me rephrase that. Do you think he should have been suspended for the whole season for having consensual, agreed upon sex with another woman? Now I understand you went against the HR policy, but I mean, you know, yeah, man, he gonna do what he gonna do. So as adults, we agree on things, we work together on it, we do what we gotta do. Yeah, we got caught, so we both should be taking the heat. So but ironically, she's not taking the heat. So, but anyway, that's another story for another day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all be careful out there. I love y'all. Peace.